her.
Getting learners to actively engage and apply their emerging language skills is a key component of successful language learning. In this video, teachers use grouping strategies to maximize adult ESL learners' opportunities for interactive and purposeful use of English. Using grouping strategies supports language learning by providing the means to use language for authentic interaction, opportunities to focus on fluency as well as accuracy in language use, diversity in partners, context, and communication tasks, and activation of collaborative skills.
Please talk to a partner and think about Mark Antony and Barack Obama. I want you to guess 4 things about each person. Let's think of one together. He has been president since 2009? Okay, so we're going to guess that. Okay, 4 things with a partner. You don't have to write. You just have to talk. 4 things, just guess. It's okay if you don't know him. Do you have to write the sentences? Yes or no? No. Don't write. Just talk with your partner. And just guess. About 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and talk.
How long has he been married? How long has he had children? Her name's Lisa.
You don't need to write that.
Longer? Yes.
Okay.
Well, I see only TV shows.
Random grouping is the most basic way to group learners. As Suzanne demonstrated in the previous segment, a teacher can simply tell learners to find a partner or partners, allowing them to self-define their groups. At other times, a teacher may want to take a more intentional approach to ensure random grouping using a technique like Susan does in the next segment.
Okay, we're going to do a project and some writing and some speaking. But first, you need to make a big decision. A big decision. I need you to choose which do you prefer? KFC? KFC? Chicken? McDonald's? Or Burger King? So please stand up, come here, and you decide which you prefer. Burger King, McDonald's, KFC. So please come and decide. Can you go over there, walk over there, and stand by whichever one you prefer? Everyone cannot be together. Some people KFC, so you go. You say, oh, I like KFC. Come. Yeah, all right. Okay, who likes McDonald's? You come here. Okay. Who likes burger? Okay, you choose for yourself. It would be nice if one more person liked McDonald's. This is the McDonald's group. I need one more person to like McDonald's. Can one more person like McDonald's? McDonald's group is thank you, Yenny. Thank you. Okay. KFC group. You are the KFC team. You are going to do services. KFC, you do services. McDonald's, you are doing recreation. Recreation. What do you think you're doing, Burger King? Shopping. You are shopping and eating. Shopping and eating.
There are times when teachers want to arrange groups so that learners of similar language abilities work together. For example, Betsy defines pairs based on her knowledge of learners' abilities so that they can negotiate meaning and work through a task at a similar pace and level of complexity.
I not coming to work late.
See you tomorrow.
Good. Now, here's what I want to do. I want everybody to stand up because we did a lot of sitting in this class. Now, let's have different partners, okay? This time, I want to have Floriselda. I would like you to work with Zahida over there. Tazim, could you work with Monica, okay? And Lesbia and Albin, okay? Over here. So over there, team 1, team 2, team 3. Now I want you to practice calling your supervisor. You can say Mr. Walter. You can say somebody else. Okay?
Okay.
You can make this conversation or you can make a different conversation. You can say, oh, I have the flu. Or, oh, I hurt my back. Okay? So I want you to have a little quick practice with your partner. Okay? One person is the boss, and one person is calling in sick to work.
I speak to Lesbia.
This is Mr.
Is this?
Walter.
No. I am not come to work.
This is Monica. I have acid stomach.
Okay, no problem.
I not
See you tomorrow.
coming to work today.
Okay, no problem.
I like that. No problem. See you tomorrow. Good. See you tomorrow. Good.
Lydia, where do you shop?
At the supermarket.
Which supermarket do you like?
Susan assigns her learners to likability groups in her multi-level class. She uses multicolored, adapted versions of a worksheet to facilitate the actual grouping. In this way, she can provide multiple versions of a similar task that will challenge higher ability learners but not overwhelm lower ability learners.
Next I have, Maheen. You get to be with the ladies today. You're in the pink group. Okay, pink group people can all sit together. Yellow group is Sylvia and Vladimir, Antony, and Yenny, the three musketeers. And Elena is yellow. Oh, I already gave you pink. I'm sorry. Never mind. And green group. So all of the colors, people find each other, and you can sit together. Harris T.
Where do you like to
You can write Susan.
write?
For shopping, I like Harris T. Potomac.
Every store.
P.
And
Restaurant. Huh? Oh, that's the name? The name of the restaurant where you go. Ah, okay. Good. Okay, very good. Yes.
What did you say? Children.
I like Potomac milk more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you like to go for service?
Potomac bus station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mixing ability levels within pairs or groups works well when tasks involve multiple steps, and both less proficient and more proficient learners can support each other naturally in contributing to task achievement. As Cheryl's group of learners with different language abilities reassemble sentence strips into paragraphs, some learners immediately engage in the task while others absorb thought processes being modeled and then contribute as they are ready.
My work experience in my country and here.
First.
Doesn't have a capital N.
Yeah, I know. But it's not. Yeah, because.
Okay, first.
Tell me what you think. It seems organized.
In the next two segments, Cheryl and George use strategies that allow for random groups of language ability, but that create groups based on other variables that will further the objectives of their lessons. In Cheryl's class, she wants learners from different countries to share perspectives on educational experiences to prepare for a writing assignment on that topic.
The first thing we're going to do is have you organize in groups. Okay, now all of you should have your questionnaire about talking about how you, what was your experience in your country regarding your education. Okay, so that's going to be the basis of your conversation. But we want to make this interesting for you, so I'm going to give you a little name tag, and I want you to put just the name of your country on your name tag, not your name. Okay. Then I'm going to want you to get up and move around and organize yourselves into groups. Try to have as many different countries represented in your group as possible. Okay? Now, we know half of you are from El Salvador. Okay? But let's try not to have 4 Salvadorans in one group. Okay? We might have 2, but let's try not to have too many. Okay? All right. All right, so you're going to organize yourselves in your own groups. Okay, so look around, see who's from what country. Try not to have, if you can, 4 countries represented in your group. But again, with all the Salvadorans, we might not be able to do that. But try not to have more than 2 Salvadorans in a group. All right? See what you can do. Organize your, and take your survey with you. Okay, go. Really? You don't have to move around? Okay. So we got Guatemala, Thailand, Salvador. Okay. Salvador. Oh, Mexico. Salvador, and where are you from? Oh, really? Okay. All right. Salvador, and Nigeria. All right. Poland, Salvador, Ecuador. Okay. And Bangladesh. Okay. Well, then we're good to go.
What do you know about American families compared to your families?
You only have first and second, no middle.
There's no middle? There's maybe only 2 children, or what?
One or none.
One.
George directs learners with similar birth order positions to form groups so that they can talk about common experiences as the oldest, youngest, middle, or only child.
Study today. Does that sound interesting?
Yes.
Okay, good. But first, I want you to find out who everybody is and make a group based on your birth order. Do you know your birth order?
Yes.
What do you think my birth order is?
You're in the middle.
I'm the middle? No, I'm the first. I'm firstborn. I'm the oldest.
Too wild to be the first.
I'm too wild? So what I'm going to do, if I'm a student, if I'm one of you right now, I need to find other people who are my group. So what's my group?
First.
So what do I ask the other students to find those people? What? Who's the first? You could say, what's your birth order? So what's your birth order?
Your middle.
Your middle? Are we in the same group?
No.
What's your birth order? Your youngest? She's in my group?
No.
What's your birth order?
The youngest one.
And yours? And yours? First? Fourth. What's yours?
I'm a middle. I'm the middle too.
No. Who is firstborn here? Okay. So, am I in his group? His? Am I in his group?
Yes.
Yes. So I'll form a group with those people. Okay. So what are we going to do right now? Group based on by your birth order. So everybody get up and find people in your group order. And one other thing, try to get into groups of 4, maximum 5 people. Okay, everybody stand up.
Working through a task or information as a whole group is also a purposeful grouping choice.
Okay, so last week, what did we do last week? What did we read a story. What story did we read?
Scholarship.
The scholarship, right. And what was the conflict in that story? Remember we talked about conflict?
Yeah.
What was the conflict in that story? Different culture?
Yeah.
Well, it is about a different culture, but what's the conflict? What was the struggle or the problem?
Female and male.
Female and male?
Yeah,
Why?
father-
Tell me about it.
The father didn't support the daughter because she got the scholarship.
She won
the scholarship.
Yeah, the story's called The Scholarship, and it's about how the daughter won a scholarship. What's a scholarship?
To go different school.
Yeah, the government or organization gives you money to go to school, right?
Yeah.
But the daughter won the scholarship. Who did the father think was going to win the scholarship? The son. So was the son was the father happy about that? No.
George used a whole group structure to help learners reactivate information from a previous lesson, but there are various reasons a teacher might choose to have the whole group work together.
You have 10 toes. Yes, good.
In the preceding video segments, we have seen some important behaviors and actions that a teacher needs to employ to support learners when they work in pairs or groups.
Please pause it.
In the following segment, Jessica chooses a matching activity to prompt learners to discuss cultural expectations. Her grouping strategy allows for random, multiple interactions that ask learners to think about and discuss a variety of cultural situations and related expectations. Before they start, Jessica defines her expectations for the task and provides a model.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to talk about different traditions in the U.S., things that people usually do, or things that you're expected to do. So I'm going to give each person a slip, and one slip is the first part of the sentence, and the other slip is the second part of the sentence. For example, when a child graduates from high school, they often receive gifts of money. Okay, so those two go together. Tells you the situation and then what people do. When someone graduates from high school and they get a high school diploma, people often give them gifts of money. Okay? So I'm going to give each person a slip. I want you to stand up, walk around, and try to find the person who has the matching part of your situation. Okay?
Jessica constantly circulates among the pairs and groups as they work, making sure that they are on task and providing help or clarification as needed. She gives them time to establish their collaborative dynamic and accomplish their tasks.
You're supposed to kiss a friend at midnight on New Year's Eve. So when the clock strikes midnight and we go from 2009 to 2010, Americans kiss each other. So you can take that one. That goes together. Yeah, good. That's correct. Finally, you found it. Did you find your match? Okay. Yes, those two go together. So I think you should go talk to Jose. Housewarming. Well, so something for the house. Yep, good. Something for the house. So a gift that is something for the house. But it's usually something for a new house. What does yours say, Christina? Mine says you're supposed to kiss a friend at midnight. Do those go together? I don't think so. What do you have, Wai?
When someone dance.
Oh, I don't think mine's the same. Mine says you're supposed to kiss a friend at midnight.
When someone
People being prepared for the family. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you can be together.
Yeah, one together. Prepare food for the family. You are not expected to offer good food to the other people. Yeah.
Finally, Jessica brings the group back together as a whole to allow them to debrief and share information before moving on to other activities.
All right, go ahead, sit down. Find your seats. Yeah, you can sit right there. Anywhere. Okay, good. Were you surprised by any of the traditions? Did anything surprise you? Jose, were you surprised that a woman's family usually pays for the party? Yeah. How is it done in your country? The man's family. Okay. What else? Any other traditions that were surprising? Any traditions that are the same in your culture?
Yeah, I do understand.
What's that one, Adan? Will you read it?
When someone dies, people bring prepared food for the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what we do all the time.
I think that's similar in a lot of cultures. Okay.
Grouping strategies are a vital tool in a teacher's toolbox. In using them to create interactive groups, a teacher can help learners exercise their emerging language skills to communicate their thoughts and ideas and accomplish tasks as they collaborate with others, just like in life.